What's going on, guys? This is AndrewChicken and welcome back to another video. In this one I'm going to show you guys how to make a great base to craft blocks, sell resources, and charge and defend your techs with. These are just key concepts and not a block by block tutorial, but this should help you build a good base whether you're just starting out or are an experienced player. So without further ado, I hope you guys enjoy. So, when starting out your brand new base, you're going to want to make sure the thing is sturdy and safe from enemy attack. You're going to want to use some big and strong blocks for a good foundation, and lots of anchor blocks. You also want to make sure that shield and repair bubbles are plentiful, so the entirety of your base is well covered. We're going to expand this square design later, so you want to make sure that there's plenty of room to expand your base if needed. To power this beast of a base, you're going to need a lot of solar generators. If you want to make a great base, you're going to need a huge amount of power to keep it functioning, with all the shield and repair bubbles needed, and to keep your techs charged and ready, since I assume you have wireless chargers by now. To keep the base powered at night, you're going to need a massive battery supply. Several of those gigantic GeoCorp batteries are perfect here. Now that we have our core foundation and a strong and steady power supply, we can move on to the factory building process. We're going to need a pretty big input section for all the resource chunks your mega mining machine digs up. And to store those, you're going to need a crap ton of silos with conveyors going around them in a big wide loop so chunks can move in and out of the silos without any problems. Now comes the expensive part. A lot of component factories and their dongles are in order, but you're going to need at least a minimum of 3 component factories and their dongles for an efficient and high-speed block factory. A couple refineries are also helpful for converting the resource chunks as they're flowing into the component factories. You'll also need one of each of the corpse's fabricators, GSO, Venture, and Hawkeye, with a nice GSO storage device at the end to suck all of the goodies you craft up. Some scrappers on the far end away from the storage device are also helpful to turn the blocks you don't want into resources to craft the ones you do. You could also hook those up to a delivery cannon on a separate conveyor, or heck, you could just do both. Then once we're done with all of that, you need some kind of way to defend your base. So you need to add one or more cabs for you to pilot the base. An AI cab is also necessary so it can defend your base while you're gone. Then we need to add a bunch of guns that can preferably rotate around and shoot enemies from different angles, like the Hawkeye machine guns, but you could just use whatever you have lying around. You can even build up turret towers if you're really serious about defending your base. Then, after all that is done, you're finished. You can, of course, keep building your base up to something gigantic and insane that is basically indestructible and overpowered, but this is just a great base that can build things extremely efficiently, store a lot of stuff, power your entire fleet of techs, and shoot down any enemies that come near. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if this video helped you, be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.